great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the West Virginia head coach before the game. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go.
Entering accessibility tab menu narration option is set to off. Select entering accessibility tab menu narration entering accessibility tab menu narration option is set to off. Selected subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers. Entering accessibility tab menu narration option is set to off. Selected subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers. Menu narration option is set to off. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration.
1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said we want to run the rock. Really make sure that he gets that mark. But more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Jayhawks offense comes onto the field first today. And now we take a look at Nick McMillan. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Runs through the tackle. There he goes. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver comes in motion. The fake and wants to throw. Look out! Flips it out in the flat. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The Mountaineers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Michael Hawkins Jr. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Hits the hole, it's Cook. Pushes ahead for 2, they'll mark it at the 17.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Epps. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Out wide left, it's sacked. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. Michael Hawkins unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Brave. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, it's Cook. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for him.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Hawkins. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quarterback will keep it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Drops back. It's Marshall. He'll try to do it himself. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. And the Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fresh set of downs going up top. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the counter play. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Follows his blocks. It's Edwards. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, in recent years, Kansas's offense has been most dynamic and most dangerous when they've been able to run the football. That was certainly the case when Devin Neal was there. And so who's going to be that new guy? David, I know they went to the portal to bring some familiar faces, maybe some guys that a lot of Kansas fans may already know about based on who this team has had to play, but no question, they've got to run the ball.
About to say know about and not like this in the past, right? Edwards was over at Kansas State. Now you switch to the Kansas uniform, and Rock Chalk Jayhawk is excited about him. Andy Koltanecki coming back to the Kansas staff. This is an offense that likes to run the football. They want to be physical. That's how they start on offense.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patters. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A run for the quarterback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the back. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. To the pylon, it's Edwards. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Under pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play.
Got it! He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. And this one is perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Sees a crease. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Left side is set. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside, it's Cook. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. West Virginia uses the timeout, it's their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Michael Hawkins extending the play. Great awareness, picks up the 1st down and slides at the exact right moment. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
2nd and long here. To the air, it's Hawkins. Across the 25. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. He's dropped. 3rd and final timeout call by West Virginia. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Fourth down, Hawkins. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Keeps it moving, it's Edwards. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Jayhawks will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They go play action with Hawkins. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Throwing, Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th. Lost one deep down the right side. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll move the wide receiver. On the option. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's Edwards. Past the 6. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
They'll ride the hot hand. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Just drives it between the uprights. They're now up 9-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. West Virginia has it back ready to dive into that playbook. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Uh-oh, look out! Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Motion from the back. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Couldn't set his feet.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Come on, defense, what are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Rush right in his face. And they got him.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Still looking. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 35. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Hawkins. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Out wide left, it's Strachan. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Makes the tackle.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Michael Hawkins. He's got it on the run. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. RPO complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
He finds a dead spot in the middle, and he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw one interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Sets his feet, it's Marshall. Looking down the middle. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces...
Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Kick is in the air. Trying to take it back. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. This offense starts deep in a hole. Snap it to the back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Throwing, Hawkins. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Turns out it's Cook. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Keeps it and gets the first down. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season, man. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Hawkins on the move, trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen and pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Makes the grab in the corner. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Out wide right, it's Pickett. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Left side, it's McMillan.
I got to tell you, I love the thought on offense. You want to get one of the fastest players in the country the ball in space, see if he can break one, make you a big play in a 2-minute situation. That's just a better job tackling by the defense. They practiced that all week, and it shows up big here late.
He's got the 1st down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time, breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
These crucial situations you practice so much. Inside of 2 minutes, they score, they win. Defensively, how do you bow your neck? You force a turnover, force the fumble, get the ball back to your offense. Go get me a few 1st downs. This one's over.
Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? He works his way past the 1st down marker, and that will put this one away. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll go with a direct snap. Got the 1st down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Michael Hawkins keeping his eyes downfield. They run it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now they're up by 9 in the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Extending the play. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
They're all over him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's McMillan. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Snapped it in the shotgun. He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Rushes on. And to get rid of it quickly. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting.
A shot toward the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills.